championship. That's right, no limits rules are suspended tonight, but there is no disqualifications, no countouts. There must be a winner in this 5-way scramble for the No Limits Championship. Introducing the first challenger.
Cause you can, and you don't stop. Cause you can, and you don't stop. But when you can, and you don't stop.
He fights on the Lower East Side of New York City, weighing in at 275 pounds. He is the epitome of the Empire City, the tracksuit brute, New York's best kept secret, CBNYHC, Chris Benne.
That was quite a mouthful from Shane Fair. The tracksuit brute is in Brooklyn, New York, and he's got his sights set on the No Limits Championship.
Introducing the second challenger.
You suck, Chris Benne! You got worse! Let's go!
He fights out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 180 pounds, Indy
Devious Cats. Excited to see him in action. All these men have quite the obstacle ahead of them. A 5-way for one championship. Anything goes. This is going to be a crazy matchup.
Chris Benne's a fat pig!
Introducing the third challenger. He is from Staten Island, New York, accompanied by Eroc, weighing in at 172 pounds, smooth as silk, Jalen. What?
You know, he calls himself smooth as silk, but not so easy with the ladies. He was defending Amira Moon in her pre-show matchup against Andrew Williams, saying, how could you put your hands on a lady? But he's such a hypocrite, as he was a part of the post-match attack back at Real One on the women's champion, Susie Tonic.
Introducing fourth. From the clouds of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 185 pounds, the shaman of smoke, Blizzy!
Lizzie Blake from the clouds of Philly. Wow, he must live real high up.
And finally, this This is 2026, the year of Eroc, and this man comes from New York City. He weighs 160 pounds and is your 5-time Warriors of Wrestling No Limit Champion. This is the modern day rock star, Eroc.
The modern day rock star is here. That is the man who put Jason Boyd through a table to regain the No Limits champion. Now, a historic run, a historic 5-time No Limits champion.
Caesar, extra kick. That title's mine.
The match hasn't even begun, and Chris Benne and Jalen White, a little bit of a partnership and a moment of embrace. Both have an equal hatred towards the fan here at ringside. And this match is officially underway, and the action already all over the ring. Jalen White focusing on Eroc. Chris Benne sending Blizzy Blake to ringside. Devious Cass at ringside as well. Shoulder takedown to Jalen White. Now it's just Benne and Eroc. Oh my goodness. On the shoulders, but Hurricane Rana sends Benne to the corner. The big boot to the mouth of Benne. Here comes Blizzy Blake, the shaman of smoke. A little bit of a cartwheel. Who doesn't love to see that? Drop kick to Eroc had him standing on the ropes. As the fight continues on the outside, and out goes Eroc. In comes Jalen White. Blizzy Blake to the corner. Whoa! Jumping to seat on the top turnbuckle and legs around the neck of White. Look at him go! Straight from the clouds, sending White into the corner. And a chop to the chest as he hangs on to the hands of White. Walking the ropes. And an arm drag. Uh-oh, in comes the tracksuit boot, who kicks Blizzy Blake underneath the ropes. Devious Cass entering the equation. Going around and around. Head scissor to Benne to the corner. Meets him there with a clothesline, followed up by a kick. And Benne sent to the outside. Devious Cass, the last man standing. Wait a minute. I think he's gonna fly. Big boot keeps Benne to the outside. And comes flying Devious Cass, wiping out Benne. And Blizzy Blake to the apron. A crossbody off the second rope. And now it's the modern day rock star. Gonna up the volume here. Oh my goodness. Wiping out every competitor ringside. And listen to this crowd. My sentiments exactly. And Benne gets back into the ring as Eroc goes to the top rope. Crossbody, but the power of Benne catches him on the descent and turns it into a suplex. Now Benne sees Blizzy Blake on the apron, just tosses him back in. Spine crashing on the mat. There's a clothesline for Devious Cass. Benne scouting every corner of the ring. What's Jalen White telling Benne? What's going on? Is he giving him his suit? With the smooth as silk hat. Benne's gonna try it on. Look at this.
Hey, music guy, play my music.
And Jalen White telling the production crew to play his music. Is Jalen White and Chris Benne about to get down? Look at that smooth trot. And Benne gonna show off his. Look at this. I don't know if it's exactly as smooth as silk, maybe a little bit al dente. Swaying the hips. We're having a good old dance. And Benne has had enough. A big right hand cracking the chin of White. And Eroc right behind Benne delivers the chop. Another to follow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Able to catch pedigree? No, not quite. Benne able to strengthen his way out of that one. Eroc. Oh my goodness. Looked like a moonsault, but caught by Benne once more. Oh my gosh. Blizzy Blake though right there after the big move and dropping the leg on the back of the neck. But Benne seemed to have no effect on him, and what a kick to the chin. What? Samoan drop from Blizzy Blake. I cannot believe he had that amount of strength. But Jalen White with the flatliner. Blake didn't see it coming. Devious cast. Kick to White. And a blue thunderbomb in the center of the ring. Eroc there right to break the pinfall and Olympic slam. All competitors breaking out every maneuver they can, but now bodies are all over the ring. Gotta love a USA chant after the Olympic slam. Eroc bringing Jalen White back to his feet. Into the corner he goes. Eroc sent to the apron. Not quite there, Jalen. You gotta get a pinfall submission, pal. White ran right into the shoulder of Eroc. Goes up and over White, but into the shoulders of Benne, who plants Eroc with a powerbomb. But cast there to super kick the side of Benne. Blizzy Blade with a frog splash. And now going to the shoulders of Cass, and oh my God, his neck might have snapped onto the mat as his back collided into the turnbuckles. Only a one count for White. And looking to do the same to Eroc, who transitions out of it. And double under it. Oh my God! A pile driver. That will mess up your spine, your neck, and Eroc retains.
Here's our winner, and still 5-time Warriors of Wrestling No Limit Champion.
Well, you know what? I know Jason Boyd doesn't like these scramble matches for the No Limits Championship, but to me, it shows that Eroc has a lot of guts defending that title against not one, not two, not even three, but 4 other competitors. That is a real champion in the modern day rock star.